This is Hefe Replay. You're now live with Kateria on Exposed TV.
Hey yo, shout out to Village for bringing me out. My name is Hefe Replay. I'm drunk as shit, I'm not even here to play. Let's get it started. But what did you think? I was finna let you run off with my shit. I just left the bank, you flexing the racks, I'm making deposits. Fuck on the games, my niggas don't mind, get back on my fly shit. Hey, now that I got your attention, I need you to be more respectful. Just as I came from the back, my nigga might still want your knuckles. Every time I walk in the crowd, you know I really walk up like this, so you probably think
People wake up and complain like it's not a whole blessing to wake up in general. Those type of people are criminals. I should say this for an interview.
You're live with Kateria on Exposed TV, and this is the 5th season, a season that you don't want to miss, and best to believe, it's the best season you'll see.
My name is Hefe Roxbury. I'm gonna make sure I get some champagne before so I don't be so like melancholy. But, so let's hit this motherfucking liquor store. Yeah. But you could put all that in there.
He went to go get a bottle. Douce, I don't even know what was the other champagne. It might have been a Moet, I don't know.
This is what we call a chaser. Can I get that small Douce? But that's how I get down, a little chaser. Hove, cut the check. This isn't a business expense, but it is a business expense. Have a good one, boss. Put the blunt out on the champagne.
His energy and just going through the streets of Boston, I can see that this is right for Hefe Replay. This is his calling, and he's just very interesting. It was really exciting to see him outside of being, you know, in the studio or being on stage.
But yeah, this building right here, I'm gonna get an office in this building. I don't know what they doing here. But my office will be up there. And I'm gonna put a balcony up top. You heard?
Hefe is a character that really needs a comedy show.
Tap the bottle.
You just gotta keep up. It's not easy.
Y'all drink it with me.
Yeah.
I need y'all to put a drunko-meter.
Yeah.
Mad cool, mad calm. Niggas be thinking I'd be too cool. I just be sober chilling. I like y'all, I be like y'all. And then when it's go time, it's go time.
For coming on the show. Like, you know, I've always been a fan of you since the day I met you in Bodega. You know what I'm saying?
Thanks for having me.
Well, you've always been a true believer of people that are just like about grinding and moving forward, and I feel like that's who you've always wanted to surround yourself as well, because you're such an amazing artist.
I'm just trying to figure it out. Thanks for, you know, speaking highly of me, you know?
Yeah, you know I'm gonna do that.
But I remember when we did met that what stood out was your go get it. And I was pretty young. So yeah. I kind of looked at you as someone who was already not worried about judgment.
No, definitely not.
You just were out there, and I kind of looked at you as someone I could learn from, you know?
Thank you so much. No, don't make me cry now. I don't want to cry, bro.
No, I just gotta make sure you know.
I feel honored because I look at you as such a, you know, high artist. When I, you know, called up the W, I was like, I got a celebrity coming in. You know what I mean?
And now we're here.
And now we're here. Now, Hefe has taken a lot of risk in his career. And when I mean risk, you know, putting himself out there, networking, hearing all the no's. I mean, for me, it's really hard to hear no, but then it's rewarding because it makes me keep going. And that's the type of energy Hefe Replay has. I just want to talk about first your music, because I know you're gonna make major moves, such as traveling. I don't know if you want to discuss it right now, but it's one of those things that...
I'm sad. I don't know. I'm kind of sad because, well, you know, just mostly because of the people that I've met. I just want to bring everybody, but I can't do that.
I need some advice from you, like mentally, how is this going down?
So for me,
because you got a family, you got like, girl, you got best friends, brothers, like.
Yep, and they be with me. So like you said, I got family, My brother's right here. He just got off his bracelet. The people that are around me every day, I feel like they see what I go through and they see what could happen if I stay here. So they don't mind me taking another step. I've taken steps all throughout Massachusetts, this whole region, to Miami, and all through Philly. And, you know, come on, we don't got to do that. But so I think I've taken 4 to 8 trips here, there, but I feel like I miss out when I'm just not accessible, you know? Growing up in Roxbury was amazing. Learned a lot of life lessons real quick. You learn who your friends are, and you learn what to get busy with, you know? You want none of your cup? Before I was even Hefe Replay, before I was even Jeff Replay, I was Beantown Bugs. And even before that, I was just producing under Jeff. R.I.P. Flea. Niggas knew me in the hood as Bugs or LJ. But Jeff, nigga, Jeff made beats. I played ball and made beats. How you living? You want a sip? I always rap to my friends, but it got clearer and clearer over the years, you know? I always knew it, but it got clearer and clearer that I could do it for a living. You know what I mean? Get the close-up on the watch. It's only 130, 140. And more beer, what? And more champagne, what? You want some champagne? Don't leave me hanging, pound it. Damn. He wouldn't leave me hanging. And more beer. I think by producing, it let me not get so caught up or caught on to one sound. So if something doesn't sound good, one idea doesn't sound good, then I'm on to the next one.
Yo, when Hefe performs, you know he performs. Ever since I met him, I've gone to many shows, and one show I can remember is Millie and Friends concert at the Brighton Music Hall. Man, Hefe just killed it. His energy, his passion. Dude fell off the stage.
That just comes from when you pay for a ticket. Say I'm about to go to a show this weekend. I would just like to see something that's worth, you know, my ticket admission. You know, if it's $20, $60, $100, I want to put on a show. Don't tell me to put my hands up for nothing. Yo, everybody hands up, phones out, lights up. For what? Like, entertain me. I hate people walking around the stage, bro. You better be up there sweating. This your job, like, for real. So it only comes from just me doing a show that I would want to see. And
I love that.
I don't really like put much thought into like, oh, I'm gonna do this tonight. Boogie. Do I be like, oh, I'm about to walk on the stage tonight? I be like, you know what? I'm about to force it. And that could be anything. 3 out of 4 times I walked on the crowd, and then the last time I just hung from the rafters. Like, fuck it. And then shout out to Splash, shout out to Danny, cause that gang, cause they was at the baby show walking on the crowd too. What's that? Yo, throw me one of them though.
I love it.
But you did. But shout out to my brothers, because you do something and maybe someone else sees it and they give a fuck and they inspired, and you know, that's my job done.
That's why they fuck with me. Pass this bottle around the function till they drunk as me. Now we all stumbling. Fuck with me. Pass this bottle around the function till they drunk as me.
I always thought these was like bulky, but I already seen too many people with them, so I'll pass. Watch my baby rash me. Watch this. Hey baby, what do you think about these pink ones? Hold on, what'd you say?
I'm not wearing no bricks on my feet.
Hold on, what'd you call them before?
Transformers.
She said these are Transformer shoes. I can't even be fly. Transformer shoes. Yo, rap. Do something. I'm trying to get with you, but.
Got the Hennessy and the remedy. So just come.
Get my cameraman drunk. I hope y'all know the vibes. This might be the last time y'all see this gorgeous face. Show me love while you can.
But she still fought with me.
Have you ever received a critique that was negative? And if you did, how did you handle that? Because artists, you know, they're exposing themselves, no
Yeah.
pun intended. And,
Fucking-
you know,
Yeah, what you take, like, I'm someone who, like, tries things. I try auto-tune, I try singing because I be feeling like certain things. So sometimes it might not work the first time, and what you do is you work with what you got, you take that fucking criticism, and you try to not respond to it negatively, but respond to it with, like, your next product, your next project. And I just want to shut people up with work, you know?
yeah.
I don't want to get back and forth, but I'll put music out. I'm not gonna respond to comments, but I'll fucking try to do better next time. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna go back and forth with niggas like, yo, that shit was trash. Like, okay, you listened, thanks for the stream. Now I'm gonna try to do something better. No, for real.
And that's good, because I know some people have told me, like, hey, man, I don't know if I want to do this music stuff. I'm not getting all the response I need. And for me, my advice to them is always, like, keep going. Who cares what anyone thinks? You've always been like, if they don't like Jefe, it is what it is.
I feel like music is subjective, and there's what, 9 billion people out here? I don't need a couple million, a couple 100 mil. I'm gonna get 3 bill.
When you're an artist, there's a lot of criticism. There was a moment in his career where he wasn't producing music, and a lot of people from Boston, you know, were wondering, where did Jefe Replay go? Is he gonna come back? Is he gonna have a hard comeback? I remember you had dropped music that year, and you didn't drop music for a couple of years. Now I want to get into that, because everybody, they weren't talking shit, but they were like, where's Jefe Replay's music? Where is it? We waiting. And then you drop Proper Finessments. And Roxbury Syrup is my favorite. I just gotta say that real quick.
Thank you. Thank you.
But what made you want to drop that album? Because, you know, everybody was asking. They were like, when is he gonna drop music? Like, what's going on? For me, it's like, did it bother you or not? Or did you want to say, hey, I have my creative process? Because a lot of people just want you to vomit music. We're just in this industry where it's like album after album after album, but the way you drop your music is like, I personally feel when I hear all your songs, it's not, okay, I dropped it because people wanted it. I dropped it because this is where my mind was. But I need to hear that, because a lot of people were talking about Jefe. And let me tell you something, a lot of people didn't know if you were going to come back or not. They were like, Jefe is dope. Where is he? We need music.
I like that shit, but
I know they were fiending like some drugs.
I really had to realize what that was. That break, that 4-year period it was a lot of people doing what we do. So I'm never one to just go with the flow. I was a producer. I started out as a producer. I wrote. I didn't have the confidence. And then, you know, I was like rapping to a few people behind the scenes, and I was like, what you think? And they're like, that's fine, go for it. So that 4-year period was legal issues, just getting myself in order. A lot of people do this shit, man. That shit's annoying.
Yeah.
It pisses me off because everyone thinks they can rap. But I had to get out of my own. I had to get out of my own way. Shout out to Marco. Marco came from London, and he came back from London, and he was like, "What you mean you're not rapping?" I'm like, "Man, I'm doing something else. I'm getting to it. Like, fuck that rap shit. Like, I just got out. I gotta get my money right. Like, and he dragged me to the studio. So, shout out to Marco. I'm gonna drink.
Shout out to Marco for dragging his ass to the studio. 'Cause I was waiting too. I was one of those people.
But,
when is he dropping music?
But it really was me getting out of my own way, and just holding myself accountable. I was pretty much a person who I didn't like take much advice. You know what I mean?
Why?
I felt like I was going through life. You know how we all just feel like no one understands. You know what I'm saying? You feel really like unique, but it's like we all can relate. Like we've all lost someone pretty early or whatever.
That's very true.
Anyways, that 4-year break was really just me growing as a person rather than just trying to be Replay. You know what I mean?
Do you regret that time or no?
Fuck no. Now I'm focused. Now I know who I am. Now I know what I want. Now I know how to play it. Regrets? No, that was the point. I was over there regretting a lot of shit during that time. I was doing a lot of shit that I did regret, so getting that shit right, you know, now I'm ready, I'm focused.
Yeah. Heifer Replay is not scared of anything. When he has that moment on TV, on the radio, on stage, he does not give a fuck. On some real stuff, he just starts freestyling.
Been up for 4 days on a mission. Cooking a different dope in the kitchen. Shit getting real day one switching. Just me and this money, I ain't even tripping. I got me, I don't need a nigga. It's me and this money, I ain't even tripping. Yeah, man.
Hey, I knew I was gonna get some sight, you know what I mean?
No, it just be happening like that. I be shopping and I be like, nigga, I could make that hoodie. You feel me? They don't feel me. I don't got nothing to say, bro. I'm not talking to you niggas, bro. Y'all think it's a joke. And I'm gonna have a song with The Weeknd and we gonna play this clip. My baby told me, start marking your goals. You feel me? Start marking my goals. She gonna sip some champagne here. He not gonna fire you. He not gonna fire you. I promise you. Bro, where your cup at? Shout out to Concept Stuff for letting me drink and break rules. You see the blue Cartiers, they kind of match a little bit of the side, but you know what I'm saying? Get the kicks. Get the kick. I said get the motherfucking kicks. Come on, man. Come on, baby, get in this, baby. Get in this, baby. You not in this? All right, man, we out.
A lot of these artists, you know, not all of them, but a lot of them, they're like, well, if I'm showing up, they gotta praise me. They gotta just know that I'm so-and-so, and that's why they're paying. And for me, it's like, no. Like, I'm paying because I like the music and I want to see you get into it, not because you're, you know...
Not the name.
Not the name. And I love that because that's a true entertainer. I'm coming here because I know what I can do. And I think that that's very important because right now in the social media industry, there's so many artists that are not completely humble. And I'm fine to say that. They're just at this point like, okay, I did a feature with Lil Baby. I don't care. Like, are you gonna bring that feature? Are you gonna bring that music onto the stage and are we gonna really like feel it? I felt like for you, you've never been caught up in, oh, I'm Hefe, everybody loves me. This is what it's gonna be. I gotta do that. It's just like, yo, I do this. I love to do this. I'm gonna come and I'm gonna fuck it up.
I want to meet you and feel that energy.
I want to meet you and feel that energy.
I think
I need to come to a few of your shows.
Yeah.
I need to see if you're really doing it. It's like from the beginning, and this is crazy. Hefe, you've always dealt with me. And after 4 years, you know, we did this interview, but everything is timing. Everything. I feel like I had to deserve. Timing.
I feel like, look, with me, as artists, when you starting out, of course you gotta big yourself up because you might not have many supporters. But you also have to balance that. You know what I mean? You have to balance being your own biggest fan with being your own biggest critic. And my homies always hear me say that. So if I just stay with that, then I never get ahead of myself just thinking like, you know, everyone needs to know me. Like, if I'm working, then my name, it'll precede me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, even if they don't notice me, I look like a lot of people. Fuck it. I look like, I ain't gonna get into it.
Who you look like?
Nah, we be cracking chill, my homies over there. I don't wanna be funny.
Now, I asked Hefe, what does Ask for Juan means? Because, you know, people see it in the streets, the stickers, his gear, and this is how he responded. So, before we wrap up, I need to ask this question, because people ask this question a lot, and you're gonna find the answer here. Ask for Juan. Where is that a part of your branding? What is that?
We don't know.
No?
I don't know. Ask for Juan. AskForJuan.com.
Let's get it. You're live with Kateri on Exposed TV. I got Hefe Replay, Roxbury Reborn. We're here at the W Hotel. I just want to give a big shout out. Thank you for hosting us. And hey, catch us on YouTube. Let's get it.
It's up, mate.
Hands up! Hands up! Hands up! Hands up! Hands up! Hands up! Y'all don't really see this. Hey, yo, how they didn't let me hit the floor? Yo, that's crazy. Yo, that's crazy. How they didn't let me? I fucking love y'all. Oh, shit. Yo, I thought it was a wrap. I love y'all. Yo, I thought I was hitting the floor. Yeah. I love y'all! I thought that was my life. Thank y'all so much. My name is Hefe Replay.